Most of the time while we are on the internet interacting on different social media websites, we are actually talking to chatbots. Chatbots are usually and always talking to us, whether we are aware of it or we are not. Today we are talking to Aimee, a chatbot architect, who is going to tell us what a chatbot is, what it can do, whether there are positives and negatives for this service.
A chatbot is pre-written, it's pre-copywritten, so it's all filled up by a chatbot architect with a task given to that particular, we call them flows. So the flows are the bots. It's like running your business. However, you're running it in a way where it's like a TV. It's like an entertainment platform. And even I've been reading up about Instagram. We're preparing to go onto Instagram now with our chatbots. They're moving to more reels, so it's becoming like you're constantly watching TV. Yeah, so when you're building chatbots for businesses, it shouldn't be any different, but with a bit more information, because you're delivering information as well, but in a very fun, entertaining way where your audience you want to keep them there. You don't want them giving up and saying, oh, I've had enough, I don't like this, because it can be overwhelming. A bad chatbot will have your business shut down. And you've probably have heard Facebook shutting down a lot of businesses because they're just spamming. The chatbot is just spamming, yeah? And it doesn't, it leaves the audience that's in the chatbot with an unpleasant experience. And I think a lot of people, including myself, I've been in quite a bit of chatbots that have taken my information and haven't given me what I wanted.
And now let's have a deeper look into how Aimee builds a chatbot. What exactly does it do? How does it actually reply to the customers?
So I use this for educational purposes. All you do is this is what your current messenger bot that everybody uses, yeah, is like. It's just all blank, and we manually fill them in, and then we get a response and the other person fills it in, and then we read it as we go. A pre-built one, and this is why they are not AI, okay, because we're doing it. It's just pre-copywritten. So AI technology doesn't exist yet. So, and then a pre-built one where it has been copywritten. I've got quite a lot of bots, so I'm just picking. This is an application bot that I recently finished building, and I'm having a massive event for. So this is an actual pre-built bot. And when I say it's quite big, I don't want to crash my system. So you can see this is what makes an interactive, fun bot. It's like an entertainment system. So people come in, there's always like your doorways are the growth tools. They're like, you've got, you know, several kinds of doors to attract your audience to you. And they're just, and then you've got these are the tech, if you call them, behind your bot, what commands your bot's going to have and everything. And it's just making it fun. Let people communicate with your bot, not just constantly write. There's some areas where, yes, they will have to write, but let them communicate, let them push buttons. I mean, it's the only place where you can tell your audience where I push my buttons and they won't be, and you know, you won't be getting into trouble. A bot operates better when their buttons are pushed. So this is a pre-built automation system. So this bot, its job, its task is to bring in anybody who wants to work with coaches and speakers.
Now let's take a deeper dive into her opinion about the importance of chatbots for businesses, how they can help, and whether a business can survive without a chatbot.
It's called omni-channel marketing. What it really is the way best way I can explain it is you've got you, yeah, piloting, okay? And then you've got all the channels coming out. So you, as one person, can reach all these channels all together. Whereas with the traditional marketing is you're here and you've got to do this one first, and then you got to come over here, and then you got to do that one, and then you just keep stretching yourself out, and it's really time consuming and it can be really overwhelming. Whereas with omnichannel and with your chatbot, when you've got all your systems integrated with one control at the end, you've just broadcasted to everywhere. It can work 24 hours, 7 days a week, all year round. We can't do that as humans. As long as the copywritten has been written properly, they don't make errors and they don't offend and lose their temper when they're with clients with repetitive questions being asked.
We have seen that the architecture of a chatbot aims at resembling the human element in more than one way, being fun, providing options, and replying as fast as possible. Do you think integrating more human abilities and skills in the chatbot industry will lead to more success? And what qualities do you think are important and is still needed to integrate into the chatbot communication skills? Waiting for your suggestions and ideas in the comments.